Just finished up with my morning prayer. Now, as a 24-year-old tech CEO, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that there's a ton of stress, tons of pressure with the massive team and thousands of clients. So normally, a lot of people think the first thing I do when I wake up is jump straight into work, which sometimes is true, but most days I like to wake up my mind, my body. So right now we're about to head downstairs. It's about 5:50 in the morning, about to go for a morning swim. All right. Bro, I gotta get used to this vlog shit, bro. I'm not used to it.
Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skin cause she wanna be Kim in it. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions. My whip could have been in a Tokyo drift car, sports got furious. I went from the Toyota Yaris to Urus, they had their chance but blew it. Now this gal want me and her uterus, fuck it, I'm rich, let's do it.
It's currently 6 in the morning. As you can see, if you just spin the camera, nobody's down here. And there's a reason for that. The reason why nobody's down here is because 95% of people are lazy as hell. That's why it's so fucking easy to win in today's day and age, because 95% of people don't want to wake up at 6 a.m. Even if they live in a place like this, man, people would kill to have a place like this. And yet there's still all these people that have it, take it for granted, don't even use it, wake up at like 1 p.m. And when they wake up at 1 p.m., they're so far behind everybody else, because the guys waking up at 5, 6 a.m. have 7 or 8 more hours in a day than all these other people. And the only thing that separates you and I is how we utilize our time. So that's why I wake up super early, because I get way more time in the day to take action and make big shit happen so that I can achieve my goals and achieve my dream life and keep living this lifestyle and keep doing stuff like this every single day. But every time I achieve a certain type of goal, I strive for that next one. I remember back when I was in college, when I was making 10K per month, obviously I celebrated maybe for like a day. And then after that day, I was like, all right, how do I get to 25? How do I get to 30? How do I get to 50? Once I hit 50, I was like, how do I get to 100? Once I hit 100, I was like, how do I get to 1,000,000? So I'm constantly leveling up and trying to think outside the box. And another cool thing about living in a place like this is that you meet other people who are killing it, who are crushing it, who are doing way better than you. And just they kind of open your eyes up and show you what life could really be and what a big vision should look like. So whenever I get satisfied or complacent, I look to other people I've met in the city that make me feel like a little fish. And they're like sharks. They're making $1 million a month, $10 million a month, $100 million a year. It's insane. So the pool is just endless. It's like a sea of opportunity when you live in a big city like this. So when I wake up, this is me time. I'm on my phone all freaking day. I spend way too much time on that thing because that's how I grow my business. But in the morning, this is my time to reflect, relax, focus on me, and not have a damn thing to do with my phone, because this is just my time to refresh and recover.
Towels there, bro.
I know, dude. Normally they're down there. Hopefully by the time we're out of the steam room, they put some on.
Oh, fuck. Holy fuck, it's cold. That shit ain't even warm.
You gotta turn it on. Nobody's gonna first be waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're about to hop in the steam room. As you can see, warming up right now. One of the best ways to start the day. About to feel mad good. Coming in with me? Bringing the camera? I'm about to pull this up. Just got out the shower, feeling refreshed, ready to go. We're about to hit the lounge in the Skyline. Cool thing about living above the 50th floor is they serve breakfast to you Monday through Friday. So we're gonna get some breakfast, lock in for a few hours, get some deep work done, and get at it. If you're wondering what's going on behind me, I got 2 cameras, both are FX3s. I think the setup's around like 14K, 15K. This is just for other content stuff. Now I'm finally going hard on YouTube, but this is more so for like short form content on Instagram. And then got the lights and stuff, obviously. That's what's been going on over here. But I head downstairs to get some grub. Let's get it. So this is where I come every single morning. As you can see, nobody's here because nobody wants it as bad as I do. So I set up shop over here. Morning times, I normally do all my back end stuff, everything that doesn't require too much energy, because all my meetings I set up for the afternoon, early evening. And right now we're gonna run through some emails, check on some websites, do some automations, check in with some clients, and get to work. So the thing I want you to understand is that everybody talks about business like it's perfect once you get started. There's nothing that goes wrong. Once you scale up $1 million company, everything's gonna go smoothly. That is the farthest thing from the truth. So what I'm dealing with right now, I just woke up. There's 7 different divisions of the company. We got sales, finance, fulfillment, support. So right now I'm tapping into division 5, which is support. And I'm noticing that there was a massive issue last night. So obviously with the custom coded software, there's gonna be tons of bugs. So one of the biggest things that went wrong yesterday was we had so much volume, so many buyers that came in the door, that we had a bug come in with their Stripe integration. So what that means is that when somebody purchases access to the software, to the platform, it doesn't add them into the admin panel, so they don't have an account created. When that happens, we have to manually add them until our software developers get online and fix that bug. Obviously it takes some time. So what I'm noticing is that our support team was working till around 8:30, 9 p.m. Central Time last night, but we still had a ton of buyers that came in overnight. So right now I'm seeing the last person that was added to the admin panel. Since my support team isn't gonna be online until like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., there's still like an hour or two, I'm just gonna step up and manually add all these people that bought from the last night. There's about 45 emails here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add them to the admin panel, send each person an email, and then probably give them a little bonus just because they had to wait about like 12 hours to access the software. So that's kind of how I'm starting my morning. A bit rough, obviously super unpredictable, but that's just kind of how the day goes when you're running a business. So many things go wrong and you're kind of just constantly putting out different fires. In about an hour, I'm gonna touch base with my support division. You'll probably tap into that call, hear it out, and try to get everything situated for the week. Ever since launching, we've got just under 26,000 leads, which is really freaking good. And the cool thing about what we're doing right now is that everything is organic. So we're not spending a dime on paid ads or Facebook ads. Everything we're doing is strictly through our personal brands, through Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube. So last night I posted a Q&A on my story, basically ask me anything business related, SMA related, lifestyle related, and I just want to get some of your questions and answer them on the vlog. So I'm gonna look through them over here, pick one from every category, and then give you guys my best answer. This question is, if you had to start over with SMA, which means a social media marketing agency, how would you outreach? Would you do cold calls, cold emails, or Instagram DMs, LinkedIn, whatever the case is? So my answer to this, and I stand by this, to this day, I've been doing this for the past few years, is Instagram DMs. Hey, flip the camera, Esteban. Like I said earlier, Instagram DMs. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Esteban. Esteban, how do we meet?
Well, one day I just turned 18 at the time. This was like last year. And I was just with my boy. I had a camera on me. And I've always looked up to Ibrahim and Renzo, their Instagram and stuff, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just DM these guys, what do I have to lose? I gave them a super good offer, and next thing you know, they took us out to a dinner, and here I am, 15K a month later, and it's only been a year, so.
Just to recap, I met Esteban about a year ago. I think it was about 13, 14 months to be exact. He hit us up on Instagram. He was like, yo, let me shoot you a free video. Obviously, if you provide free value to somebody and you're actually good at what you do, nobody's gonna say no. So he had really sick videos on his page. Normally, I don't meet up with strangers, but I was like, fuck it, let's take a chance. This kid seems pretty cool. He's got really good content. Free video, what can hurt? So we ended up linking up with him, filmed a banger video for us, and then we just stayed in contact.
Gimbal, no nothing. I fucking freeballed that.
Yeah, he didn't have any equipment. Now this guy's loaded up with all the coolest tech on the market. But yeah, when I met him, what were you doing?
I was working outside. I was still making fences for $14 an hour, busting my ass off. 12 hours a day, yeah.
So he was working 12 hours a day, making fences, not making jack shit. And now a year later, you said, what are you making monthly?
15 right now.
So he's making 15K a month. How old are you?
19.
19 years old, making 15K a month. And the reason why, like I said earlier, he DM'd me on Instagram. So obviously it's not gonna work off rip the first time you do it, but I promise you, if you send at least like 50 DMs every single day, after a month, you're gonna have a sick opportunity. Whether it's with a big company, whether it's with a big creator, whatever the case is, all you need to do is be persistent, be consistent, keep your foot on the gas, never let up, and just believe in yourself, believe in the process, and just be good at what you do. Like the reason why I took a chance on him, obviously he reached out, but more importantly, he built up his personal brand. So when I checked out his page, I saw his content and I was like, all right, he's got really good work, he's got proof of concept, might as well take a chance on the kid, see where things go.
Sir, 6 months later, I've worked with guys like Andy Elliott, Wes Watson, Eric Spofford,
Bob Menery.
Those are the only guys I could think of. So literally like, and most of them were just Instagram DMs as well. So don't just be hitting people up begging for, let me make you a free video or whatever. Like, make sure you got shit posted on your Instagram, make sure you look legit and attract people with your Instagram.
Exactly. So Instagram DMs, that's the answer. Next question is SMA related. Someone said, is it bad to focus on different niches together, or should we just focus on one? But to answer this question, I'm gonna reference like business as a whole. So a lot of people, they see tons of opportunities and they're like, yo, I wanna try SMA, I wanna try drop shipping, I wanna try trading, I wanna try e-commerce. They wanna do all these things, and then they see a little bit of success with SMA, they think they could do the next thing. That's probably the worst thing you could do. I'm gonna be 110% honest with you. Everything fucking works. Everything works. Everything's saturated. You just gotta lock in and be the best at it.
We see you got your agency automated, so why start a software company? For what reason, and how's it going currently?
Yeah, so I started the software company pretty recently. I've been running an agency for about 4 or 5 years now, and with me running an agency for so long, obviously I've experienced a lot. I know a lot of the trials and errors that most people go through, and I've also worked with a lot of agency owners to help them scale up their agency. So with that, I took all that knowledge and built something that solved all the problems that most new agency owners face. So with this software, we just recently launched it. It's called DropService. Right now, I feel like DropService is like drop shipping in 2016. It's the next big thing, and we coined the term for it. So we got the handle on Instagram at DropService. We bought the Instagram domain, dropservice.io. Check it out, link in bio. But essentially what it is an all-in-one tool to run a drop servicing agency. So what I found is the hardest thing to do when running an agency is, number one, learning a ton of skills to provide to your clients, and then number two, managing getting clients and then fulfilling on all the work. Because eventually you get to a point where you're extremely capped. Like I was just talking to somebody the other day, they were like, oh, I got 4 or 5 clients, I'm super capped, I don't know how to scale, I'm stuck at like 15K a month. The way around that is to basically do what I was doing when I first got started in the space, and find a bunch of clients, focus all your time, money, effort, and energy on closing deals, close them for, let's say, 5K, and then outsource the work for 50% of whatever you make. So let's say you run a web design agency. You charge a business owner $2,000 to build them out a website, and then you find a contractor, outsource the work to them for $1,000, and then they do all the work, pass it back to you, and then you present it to the client as if you did all the work yourself. That is what drop servicing is all about. So we built a platform that is basically like an online checkout place for all these services. So not only do you have access to resell services like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, SEO, web design, just about anything you think of, we have it in here, and anything that's new and coming to the market like AI, we also will have that in here. So it's really cool that people get to experience that and have basically an 8-figure marketing team do all of their marketing for them through their agency and basically close deals that way. So on top of that, we also have a CRM, so you get to manage and track all your leads within our software. And then we also have a lead finder and lead finder pro, so that you could actually type in your niche, type in the city that you're looking to prospect people in, and then it'll spit out a bunch of names, emails, social media profiles. We also get to use our resources too. So we have a bunch of professionally done case studies with all the businesses that we work with, or majority of the businesses that we work with, for you to basically throw your own logo on, leverage that, show it to whoever you're on a sales call with, or if you're on a Zoom, you could use that as your example or your case study of your previous work, and then close the deal, which makes things 10 times easier, and then outsource the work to us, and we'll provide the same results, if not better. As you can see, this is a dashboard that we have right now. We're in phase 1, so this is our beta phase. So right now in the dashboard, we have our to-do list, tools, deal analyzer, revenue forecast, proposal generator, article writer, and then we have a little crash course on how to use the software to the best of your ability and basically how to get started with the drop servicing agency. Over here we have all our prospecting stuff, so our CRM where you can put all your leads, import leads, add leads, either new, proposal sent, in negotiation, and then here's our lead finder. So let's say you're based in Chicago and you want to work with, what's a niche you want to work with, Esteban?
Gyms.
So, and you want to work with gyms. So you type in gym and then hit search, and then boom, outspits all these gyms that you can contact. Shit. So here are all their numbers, their websites. You go on their website and then find their social media profiles, or you can go into Lead Finder Pro and get a little more specific with it and get their social media profiles straight from here. Over here we have all our tools, so you can run any website audit, revenue forecaster, Instagram prospecting, LinkedIn prospecting, cold email templates, AI proposal generator. So if you close a deal, you basically just add a project and then put it in here and then move it to whatever stage that you progress it to. So long term, this will all be automated. Right now you do have to manually drag and drop, but obviously we're in phase one. We got a bunch of phases ahead and a massive roadmap. And then over here is the bread and butter. So this is the white label fulfillment center. So these are some of the services that you can resell, like video editing, social media management, SEO. So if you want to resell SEO, let's say you close a client, we have different offers. So SEO basic, standard, and premium. Let's say basic. So you pay us $250, we recommend charging your client double so that you have a 50% margin. So you charge your client $500 and then you pay us $250, and then we take care of literally everything from there on out. So this kind of breaks down everything that they get with what package, how everything works so that everything's crystal clear. And then if you want testimonials or resources in regards to SEO, you just go over here and then you type in SEO. Now you have real estate SEO, attorney SEO, plumbing SEO, general SEO, family eye care SEO, beauty and wellness, ads and SEO. So you just, let's go over here, click one. So this is an example of a client that we work with for their SEO, basically how it worked and what we did for them. And it basically breaks everything down. So now you could take this onto your next Zoom call. Let's say that the person that you're trying to work with owns an eyelash company and be like, look, this is something we did for one of our previous clients. We could do the same thing for you because our team is the one fulfilling on all the work. It makes everything so much easier. So it's literally $29 a month. You get everything you need. And then you also get a community in here. So obviously I make it look super simple. There's a lot that went behind this, a lot of development, a lot of time, money, effort, energy, but at the end of the day, we made it happen. We launched about a month ago, and within a month, we've got about a little over 1,000 people actually, which is really cool.
Crazy.
So our monthly recurring revenue on this is actually pretty high. I don't like going too specific into details and talking numbers, but honestly, a really successful launch, and I'm really happy with everything.
All right, so what's the diet of a 24-year-old entrepreneur?
I Uber Eats every single meal. If you look at my fridge, it's literally just all drinks, hydration drinks. I don't drink alcohol. It's like Prime Energy, Prime Hydration, Gatorade, stuff like that. So this is kind of what I eat day to day. Got some Chick-fil-A for me and the boy Esteban. About a munch real quick, have a good meal, and then got a call in about 30 minutes, so got to get ready for that. Hey, for everybody saying that I'm eating unhealthy because I got chicken and a Prime Energy drink to start the day, I got fruit. Let's go. Stop playing. Don't get me wrong, I hope like most people's friends support them and whatnot, but bro, 90% of the time they view you as the person you used to be, and when you're leveling up, you change, you act different. And when they see that, they don't like it. So when you show them like, yo, I just made like 10 grand this month, when you used to be like some bum playing video games right next to him, they're gonna be like, bro, what are you doing, man? Like, you're acting weird, bro, you're being different. Like, nah, I'm fucking leveling up. I'm not acting different, I'm not being weird. I'm doing me, bro.
I've been just locked in, and I noticed like, dude, as soon as I stop texting everyone, you don't get no fucking text. Like,
that's facts. It like really shows you who's there for you, and when you're grinding, you're gonna isolate yourself, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like a training arc. Like you gotta lock yourself in to get to that next level. And when you do that, like the real ones who actually support you and have your back will hit you up and check in. Obviously, it's a two-way street. But they'll be like, yo, I know you've been grinding, I respect that, I just want to make sure you're good, check in. And 90% of the people, bro, they fall off. And then they'll hit you up after 2 years and be like, yo, bro, I saw you traveling like X, Y, and Z. It's crazy, man. How'd you get started? I'm sure that's happened.
Yeah,
it's happened to me so many times I lost count.
I was traveling a shit ton for like a period of 2 months. I come back to the gym, everybody just starts randomly coming up to me at the gym or whatever.
Yeah, and you're just like,
all this? I was a fucking regular person.
Yeah, why didn't you hit me up when I was trying to build, when I needed somebody to lean on and talk to? But it also builds resilience because I learned to just count on myself, bro. I don't rely on nobody. Obviously now I got a good team, but like when I was getting started with all this, put my back against the wall and didn't give myself an option but to succeed, because I was like, at the end of the day, like it's up to me whether or not I'm gonna be successful. And nothing makes all these fucking millionaires back then like way better than I thought I was. I was like, they're just a person. I'm not gonna idolize anybody but God. Why pick like an entrepreneur route? Why not just go to college? Why take the journey that's fucking, it looks hard as shit and there's like no blueprint to? So ever since I was a young age, I kind of realized the pattern that people take. So I realized that 99% of people go the conventional route and do what everybody tells them. So when I was young, I researched like why they did that and what college is all about, and I found out that it was founded by Rockefeller, who created the educational board just to create people to work in factories. So back then, ever since that was created, nothing's changed. Like it's still to create people. His famous quote is, I want a nation of workers, right? So why the fuck would you want to work for somebody else when you could be your own boss, not answer to anybody, not have to beg to take a vacation, not have to ask permission to do anything, right? God damn, that's loud as fuck. So right now I'm about to hop on a call with my fulfillment director. This is part of my Division 4 team. Her name is Solange. She's in charge of all that. So on these calls, we normally just go over what types of services are highest in demand this week, what we're fulfilling on the most, whether or not there's any delays with any other service delivery for any of our clients, why there would potentially be delays, and how to kind of get past that. So I'm about to jump on the call in about like 2 minutes, and we will see how things go with Division 4. I would prefer if you would handle all the email for client fulfillment moving forward. Ryan just takes care of the logos.
I wanted to talk to Ryan, so like to know if he was gonna be doing that, so if he's doing stuff on server still. Yeah, everything's fine.
All right, perfect. We will touch base again soon. Aside from that, thank you for everything, and have a good rest of your day. Okay, Solange?
Okay, thank you.
This is the view from my unit. There's no obstruction. That's why I love this unit so much, because you look outside, you literally feel like you're on top of the fucking world, because there's no building blocking your view. And then down there, that's Soldier Field, so they have a bunch of concerts, a bunch of shows. They do fireworks all the time, and then you got a nice lake view as well. So I feel like nothing beats it. I've been here for about 2.5 years. I moved in here when I was 22, I'm now 24. And I fucking love this place, man. All right, right now, I want to hop on a call with our Division 5 team. So more specifically, our head of support, David. He takes care of most of the intercom stuff. So we have an intercom system on top of the software. And basically, if anybody has a question live, they create a support ticket through the intercom system and get to live chat with all of our support staff. So David kind of oversees all that. So every single week on Tuesday, we touch base and talk about the number of tickets received, number of tickets closed, so success stories, and then number of cancellations through support, so we can figure out why people are canceling, when people are canceling most. And then finally, we go over success or completion stories. August 2nd to the 8th, if you could just send me the number of tickets received, number of tickets closed, and then number of cancellations. So you could...
Actually, I was planning to kind of compile that yesterday, but yesterday was too crazy, man. So,
no worries there. Great talking to you, David. Like I said earlier, thank you so much for everything. We will touch base again very soon, okay? All right, take care, brother. All right, you know I gotta check in with my boy Cal. He's one of my closest friends in Chicago. He currently is traveling the world with Jason Derulo. He's actually his business manager. Cal, say what up.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Just at the gym. You got this little guy, little guy, big guy, little guy, big guy, bigger guy.
As you can see, he's running a workout right now with Jason Derulo,
Social media.
making fun of him. But yeah, it's one of my closest friends. Want to pop him in the vlog. He's like a brother to me. Always has my back. As I mentioned earlier, my circle is so small I could count my friends on my fingers. He's definitely on that list. One of the 5 that I trust with my life, man. Just want to shout him out.
Tell him I die for you every time I die for you, dog. Tell him I die for you, dog.
My brother. So now I'm about to hop on a call with my business partners and basically just go over the numbers from the past weeks. In this call, we run through all the divisions of the company and basically go through all the stats so that we could track the data. Because with the data, we're able to see how we could grow, how we can improve, where we went wrong, and what needs to be changed. Hold up, my Uber Eats driver's like blowing up my fucking doorbell. Give me 2 seconds. Mid-meeting. Normally they drop it off at my door, but this guy won't stop ringing my doorbell, so.
Hi, sir.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. We'll eat this after the meeting. Let's wrap this up. So right now, got my barber pulling up, just on my meeting. Time is money, so he's gonna cut my hair as I'm taking this call and keep the day rolling. What up, my boy? It's the launch for the weekly fulfillment calls that gives people something to look forward to. And then the onboarding call with Renzo, we just gotta be able to send out those texts and emails so that everybody's able to attend. Yo, Jay, so somebody asked me earlier, they were like, what's the best way to get clients in 2024? Just want to highlight this real quick. How do we meet?
Social media, bro.
Social media, through what platform?
TikTok, Instagram.
Instagram DMs, right?
Yep.
So you DM'd me about, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah, so about 2 years ago, you've been cutting my hair since then. Loyal to my barber, can't switch up. And ever since Jay started cutting my hair, what happened as soon as you met me?
Man, bro, you put me on to a bunch of clients, new clients.
Yeah, exactly. So that just goes to show that it only takes one person to change your life or your clientele. Everybody in my circle is a pretty high-end individual. So once Jay started cutting me, I told all my boys, I was like, yo, I got a sick barber for house calls. Obviously, everyone in my circle could afford it. So I think I had like 10 of my boys hit up Jay, and they were like, yo, can you pull up to my crib and start cutting my hair? And now he's got like 10 more clients on a retainer. That not only grows his brand, that grows his clientele, his monthly recurring revenue, every single thing about his business. So that all happened through Instagram DMs. Thank you, my boy. It's currently 5 p.m. My trainer is pulling up right now. Probably gonna knock on the door any second. About to hit the gym, get a nice little lift in. Probably run a back sesh, back and bis. So we'll take you guys with us to the gym. We got a sick gym downstairs on the 16th floor, and then we also got a private gym on the 48th floor. So we'll probably start on 16, go up to 48, finish up over there, kind of show you how it's done. Trainer Aaron.
What's up, man?
What up, my boy? Sit up to the vlog.
How's it going, man?
All right, Aaron, what are we hitting today?
We're hitting some backs, some rear delts.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay some dudes today.
We are now in the Skyline gym. Nice little skybox. This one's nice because, as you can see, it's completely empty. The only way you're able to use this gym is if you have a unit above the 50th floor. So this is where I come at nighttime just to de-stress, chill by myself, get a nice little workout in. So this is kind of where we're gonna wrap up the lift. Just finished up the workout. Aaron, how you feeling?
Feeling good. We're getting my boy down to 7% body fat.
Oh yeah.
It's happening.
Got a long ways to go. But man, I feel great. Aaron worked me out like crazy. Low-key felt like passing out at one point, but that's how you know you had a good lift. Just finished up the last of my development stuff for the day. We're about to head out to dinner. We're going to one of my favorite spots, RPM Italian. I think it's super important to have at least 2 or 3 places in the city where you're just that guy. You walk in, you know the managers, you know the owners, insert pop-up over here. I'm actually on the VIP list for this place, so I could get a reservation whenever I want. So I try and go here at least once or twice a week with my boys. So my boy Danilo is about to pick us up in about 15 minutes. We're gonna link up with my other boy Eddie, one of my closest friends in the city. So we're gonna take you guys along with us to dinner. It's gonna be a really good night. Worked super hard today. Obviously you gotta treat yourself. Let's get it. Danilo is one of my boys in Chicago. We actually met pretty recently, about like 4 or 5 months ago?
Yes, sir.
Now, how have things changed since like coming out to Chicago, chilling with the boys all the time, being around our network or circle? How has that kind of influenced your life?
Bro, massively. It's massively influenced my life because out of my friend group, I was always the one who made the most money, right? So like when I met you, Eddie, everybody else, bro, like it just made me fucking level up 10 times harder to like match up to your guys' standards. So it's massively like pushed me to do better and shit like that. But
So $360 for the bill. Honestly, pretty light compared to usual, but you already know we always got to tip over 50%. So we'll give the gentleman $200. Brings the total up to $560.87. We are good to go. The beautiful thing about making money is that you're able to give back, do cool things for other people, tip well, treat your friends, treat your family, treat other people you're with, and it just makes life 10 times better. Just got to my boy's crib. We're about to head upstairs, hit the hot tub on the 2nd floor. Head down with some cigars, literally nothing better than that. Good conversation, hot tub, cigars, let's get it. Officially back at the crib. It is now midnight, super long day. The purpose of shooting this vlog was just to show you basic behind the scenes of what my day-to-day life looks like. Didn't have anything crazy planned, no yachts, no supercars. Just wanted to show you what life looks like as a tech CEO at 24 years old. obviously I want you to get a lot of inspiration, get a lot of motivation from this. When I was an 18-year-old kid, I used to have dreams of living this type of lifestyle, and I've accomplished 95% of the things that I wrote down and held myself accountable to accomplish. And I don't want you to compare your step 1 to my step 1,000. It took a lot of trial and error to get here. A lot of mistakes were made, but the reason why I made it to this position in my life right now at 24 years old is because of one thing, and that one thing is because I never quit, never let my foot off the gas. And even today, there's still a ton of problems that come up. That's kind of why I want to document this journey, show you guys the ins and outs of what my life looks like. And hopefully for anyone watching, I know I used to get super inspired by seeing videos like this when I was an 18-year-old kid trying to find his way, super lost. And my goal is to just be that guy for you, kind of show you what life's all about. So biggest takeaway from this video, hold yourself accountable, lock in, focus on one thing, become amazing at that one skill, and then build a business around it, and just keep fucking going. Don't ever quit. Do your thing. There's gonna be tons of more videos like this. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully I will see you in the next vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.